Today at Manchester Theatres, I am thrilled to be welcoming Immanuel Yeboah, who is currently touring in Pig Heart Boy, coming to Lowry from the 26th of March. Now, Immanuel studied at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, where he went on to do workshops of Divine. He did R&Ds of The White Devil. He's gone on to appear in shows such as Casualty. Immanuel has been receiving rave reviews for his role of Cameron in Pig Heart Boy, written by the multi-award winning writer Malorie Blackman. So I'm excited to delve right into this one, Immanuel. So thank you for joining us today. And yeah, can you tell us a little bit about the story for those who don't know it?
The story is about a 13-year-old boy, and he's trying to find himself within a world where he doesn't really fit in, and he doesn't fit in because he can't do what everyone else does because he has a heart condition. And he picked up this virus, and the whole play is about him deciding if he should get a pig heart transplant. And it's a very new thing. It hasn't been done before. And the way we go about it is very secretive, and the media find out, it pops out. He comes back to school with a new sense of self. So it's just a whole play about, 13-year-old kid getting a pig's heart, and we see what goes on after.
We do indeed. And you play Cameron, the person who is receiving this heart. So he is quite quiet, but quite resilient as well, isn't he? So tell us a little bit about what it's meant to play someone like Cameron.
Yes, he has a balance to him because he enjoys silence. He enjoys reading Mallory's book. There's dark. It's pretty dark, but like he would go to the bathtub, fill it up with cold water, and practice holding his breath underwater. And when he used to be so good at swimming, he just loves the feeling of being indulged in water and the silence of it. And no problems are around when he's in the water. So that's where that quietness comes from him. And it's also brave to be able to just hold your breath for a long period of times, even when you have a heart condition. So that's where that courageous confidence, that little comes out, and you see that purge out more once he gets a new heart. And you see the contrast of him with the condition and without the condition.
Yeah. And that's something that's quite interesting, isn't it? Because there's a lot of how Cameron sees himself versus how other people see him, particularly post and pre-surgery as well, isn't there? So what he sees here isn't necessarily the way that people treat him.
Yeah, yeah. How he visualizes himself is it's not how the outside world particularly sees him. So
Yeah.
It's also a way of he's trying to convince people to know that he's still capable to join in the games in school, to be able to win the best looking girl in the school, to all of these small little things. He knows inside him that he has that in him, but the outside world doesn't. His friends or family still patronize him.
And what's it like trying to play a 13-year-old? Because I haven't seen the show yet, and I know that you are not doing this because I've read and heard so many amazing things about your performance. But very often when you get adults playing teenagers or younger people, it's cringe because it's their version of and it's never authentic. You're clearly doing it really authentically. So what has your approach been to play like a 13-year-old?
It's been fun, and it's something that I learn every day whilst I'm doing it. It's returning to that child heart I had once I was young. And when I first got the role, I had a lot of like tense and bound energy from adult life. And I remember I was just working in a Charles Turwit, it's like a suit shop, so selling shirts and ties. And transitioning from that into the 13-year-old boy, I had to get back to playing and like I'm in my dressing room right now, so like I have my football with me, or
Yeah.
like just random stuff, skipping ropes, or just going to the park, but just being silly and just looking life in a circle and keeping my eyes curious. Because kids are very curious and adults are very concentrated on one particular thing. So um yeah, just adding that curiosity to me and not taking myself too serious as well. And putting some of my heart into the character as well, putting some of my personality
Yeah.
into it. Yeah.
Well, it's clearly working. It's clearly working. And you've said as well about, the book doesn't patronize people and young people. And there's a
Mhm.
lot of quite sort of tricky themes in this, isn't there? Like organ donation and ethics and animal rights and things like that. Um, are they things that you kind of get any feedback from the audience from? Are you aware that the impact that kind of having?
Um, yeah, to be honest, I haven't from audience member, I haven't really had any like I've had a few people that's come to me, and one mother and her daughter, they came and they said when we were at the unicorn, she said that her brother had something to do with his heart as well, and she really connected with it. And she had the original book and wanted me to write a little note in it, and
Oh,
that was a cute moment. But yeah, that was one of the moments where I was like, oh wow, this is really impactful. And I saw she was very nervous with approaching me, and whilst her mom was telling me about the story, I could see, oh damn, like this is really connecting to people on a deeper level. And yeah, other than that, I've just had kids run up to me and ask me, oh yeah, this, oh, it's true. Are you still alive after?
oh.
All these little questions. And yeah, that's been one of the greatest things about this project as well. Like meeting some of the kids after the show. Um, yeah, because you feed that energy back into yourself, and then the next day you bring that same energy you got from the young kids into the next performance, and it just overlaps each other. And yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a reminder as to why you're doing it, and like you say, to keep it youthful and in the place that it should be, I suppose.
Mhm.
Um, there's also an important message, I believe, as well about organ donation, that we need more people donating, and that's kind of the message
Yeah.
that's in the book.
Yeah, and I feel that is true because even though we are all one, we all have different DNAs and genetics, and
Yeah,
sometimes we need someone from the same lineage as us or the
yeah,
same DNA chemistry as us. So yeah, it is understandable with the limited amount of donors we have. So yeah, it's a good way of encouraging as well.
yeah.
Us being a full black cast as well is opening eyes to all families and letting them know that yeah, this is um a problem, and also there is also a blessing in it as well, because through Cameron going through all of this, he's finding himself and he's learning about life and death and what really matters and what he should be grateful for. So sometimes these conditions that people go through, they find a deeper message onto why they're here and how to overcome it.
Mm. Yeah, and I believe that the set is quite symbolic as well. So you've got like TV screens and you've got like the wires linking the TV screens, but they're like glow and light up with different colors representing
Yeah,
what
the
Cameron's going
glowing
through.
swirl lights are like the arteries, and like the speakers represent like the beats of the heartbeat, and the TVs. It's also 90s theme, so the TVs and the speakers and all of that, it gives off that feel.
Yeah, it sounds so cool. It sounds so cool. And you have worked with the director before, haven't you, Tristan? So
Yeah, I done a workshop with Tristan. Yeah, we were reading. I think he was presenting a play to someone, and we were just doing a read through and stuff like that. But yeah, Tristan's my Ghanaian brother, so um, it was I always wanted to work with him, so I'm very grateful that this opportunity arose. Because I did take a break from acting after drama school, so to return and have a role like this, and to work with Tristan and Malorie and Winsome Pinnock, it's I'm very grateful for it.
So have you thought then, if you were in Cameron's position, what would you do? I guess it's one of them that unless you're there, you've got no idea.
I guess because I am Cameron, I guess I go with the pig heart and see where it takes me. I meet Trudy the pig. I go through that saga. So yeah, I think I'll take the pig's heart.
Yeah, and she's like a glittery, sort of sparkly pig version in the play, isn't she?
Yeah, my imagination is wild. So yeah, that's how I pictured her, and yeah, that's how she appeared, and yeah, the audience have been very receptive of that, and today's performance, they were dancing with her and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sounds utterly brilliant. And of course, it is a book that many, many people know and love. Thank you so much for your time today, Immanuel. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. And we cannot wait to welcome you to Salford at Lowry from the 26th of March in Pig Heart Boy. We will see you very, very soon. Not long to go.
Thank you so much.
I look up through the shimmer of the swimming pool water. I close my eyes and count 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Am I drowning?